Tevin, you're 6'1", over 200 pounds. You have no fat on your body. You're a specimen out on the field. It's pretty amazing considering how you started in this life, being born 3 months early.
Yeah. It was a tough deal for me, fighting through being born 3 months early and fighting through that. And my parents worrying about me and things like that, and worrying like if I'll make it. And the doctors actually said I'll have like a 20% chance of living. So, it was a pretty tough deal. And I worked through it. I fought through it all and stuff like that. So, it was pretty good. And my dad actually gave me the nickname named Rock because he thought I was strong through all the processes and things like that. So, it was a pretty good deal.
You seem to have, everybody has a special relationship to a certain extent with their parents, but your parents seem especially special.
Yeah,
what
definitely.
have they meant to you, and what types of things did they have to overcome to make you the man that you are today?
Yeah, growing up, they were a very big part of my life and things like that. Growing up, I was always the baby, so they always had me, taking care of me with care and things like that, and it was real nice to me. So, and always growing up playing football at 7 years old, my dad would come to every game and be there every game. Him and my mom would be there at every game. So, they supported me a lot and been there for me a lot. So.
Now, I probably remember the age where I could figure out that I was slower than everybody else. Was there an age or a moment where you realized that you were faster than the other kids?
Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, after at first I wanted to play baseball. At first, I asked my dad, can I play baseball? Can I play baseball? But he couldn't find a facility to join in baseball. But right across the street was a football sign up. So he was like, try that and see how it goes. Yeah. Then I tried that, and first they put me at nose guard. I don't know why, but then at the end of practice, we was doing sprints. And then after that, I was just burning everybody and just smoking everybody. And then the next practice, he put me at running back. So it was a pretty nice thing, man. Yeah.
Obviously, your parents have been very important, but along the way, you must have had some coaches, too, that guided you into becoming the football player that you become today, even prior to getting to IU.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Coach McCullough and Coach Wilson, they're always on me. And Coach McCullough, he's like a second father to me down here, and he's doing everything for me, and he's just keeping me right, keeping me motivated, keeping me going. Him and Coach Wilson, they're always talking to me about just stay humble, keep doing what you're doing, keep practicing hard and things like that. So that's what I'm doing.
Do you have great coaches too, maybe at the Pee Wee or Pop Warner level? And
oh
in
yeah,
high school
definitely.
Too?
I'm still in contact with my Pee Wee coach and high school coach. So Coach Josh back in Pee Wee, and Coach McDonough, Coach Thornmeyer back in high school. So still in contact with them. I see them often, when I go home. So it's pretty good.
Do they each tell all of their friends they taught you everything you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're always gonna do it. Always gonna be like, yeah, I taught him this, I taught him that. I got him to where he is now. So it is nice seeing them back.
You came to Indiana and you started really producing right away. You had a really nice year last year. Obviously, you were injured at the end of the year, and then this year you've taken off to a historic level, not just Indiana historic level, but college football historic level. Obviously, the coaching has been important, but your teammates too, in the offensive line.
Yeah,
and you guys have kind of grown up together and improved together. Speak to what the offensive line has done for you.
On the offensive line, they done real good things for me. They then keeping me from getting hit, making great holes for me to run through, and staying strong and tough. And actually, I live kind of close to Dan Feeney, so I used to freshman year. I used to ride back home with them and things like that. So we made a good bond. I made a good bond with him in the O-line. So they're keeping me safe and keep blocking for me, and I love those guys.
Talk about how you are as a runner. Obviously, you're taller maybe than the average running back.
Yeah.
You're known for your speed, but just from afar, as someone who doesn't know what he's talking about, one attribute that you seem to have that's very rare is that you don't slow down when you're cutting side to side, and that's where people start to miss.
Yeah, definitely. I just run full speed and things like that. So, run with velocity, and as Coach McCullough said, just keep running with velocity, and you'll break arm tackles, break most tackles. So that's what I tend to do, and I run hard and I run physical. So that's another good thing for broken tackles and things like that.
The strength staff here, you came here a great athlete and in really good shape, but have they taken you to the next level?
Oh yeah, definitely. Coach Hill been pushing me. He's been my strength coach ever since I came in here. So I mean, it was a good deal. He got me way stronger and way more agility and faster. So I mean, he's a good strength coach, and I love him to death.
It was said of Michael Jordan, not to compare you to Michael Jordan, but they said you know where it's going, yet you can't stop it. It's kind of become that way with you in these last several weeks, where people know that you're the focal point or one of the focal points of the offense. You're this huge threat.
Yeah.
They load up to go against you, yet you still find a way to break through. How have you been able to do that?
It's just by knowing how the other guys on the defense are going to play and how they run and things like that. And also it's a good thing about having your O-line with you and perimeter blocking. So, I mean, it's a good thing to have somebody blocking for you, and they're blocking real well. And I just read off of them, and I see the hole, and I hit it hard.
Running back's one of the few positions where that person gets tackled basically every single time, except for when you're scoring touchdowns on those big long runs. So you need to have help. You can't
definitely
play every single down. The other running backs have really done a nice job this year too.
Oh yeah, definitely. D'Angelo Roberts, he's been pushing me since I was a freshman, and he's real tough on me. Even if like in practice, he's real tough on me. Just keep pushing, keep going hard, and things like that. And he's been going hard too and helping me out as in the games. And he's been doing a real great job of running hard and things like that. And he's been teaching me since I was little. So, I mean, he's a good guy, and that's my brother.
Not just on the academic side, but just as a student at a big college like Indiana, have you enjoyed your time in Bloomington? Oh,
yeah, definitely. I enjoy my time with academics and the campus and walking around and meeting new people and things like that. This is a real beautiful campus, so, I mean, it's nice to walk around a little bit and look around and things like that. So it's pretty nice being here.
This is just me talking, but when I think of great football players at Indiana that I've seen play, you kind of now join this group with Anthony Thompson and Antoine Randall as near the top of the list. I mean, what's that like to have people talking about you maybe as an All-American candidate or for these national awards and being a national leader in so many important categories? Has it been kind of overwhelming here in these last couple of weeks?
I mean, a little bit. It's been kind of overwhelming, but I mean, it just pushes me more to go harder and be one of those guys. And coming here, I never thought I'll be in this position. I never really thought about that, how I'll be like this good. Like, it's crazy, but I really worked hard for it, and it's a blessing to be named one of those guys.
Now, your parents, who saw you born 3 months early, called you rock when you didn't have that great a chance to even survive in those early months after you were born. And now they see you running 75 yards for a touchdown in a Big Ten game with 11 guys chasing behind. How proud are they of you at this point of what you're accomplishing?
Yeah, they're real proud. After every touchdown, my dad been doing this since Pee Wee League. He would like do his little whistle thing and tell me good job, and I always hear my mom screaming and things like that. So they're real worried about me, and they real support me a lot. So I mean, it's pretty good having them at every game. They have been to every game this year and the years I've been playing. So
for the remainder of your IU career, what are some maybe individual goals or team goals that you have?
That we definitely want to go to a bowl game. That's one of our team goals, and I definitely want to probably get close to 1,700 yards more that way, and have more touchdowns and more receiving yards. So that's one of my goals to have during the season.
All right, as a running back, I just got to ask you, what's your favorite type of play? When you run someone over or carry them on the back like you did in that game against North Texas, or when you just break through and they're all having to chase you?
I'll say, I mean, it's real big running somebody over. That just gets your confidence going. But breaking through and just running down the field and knowing no one's going to catch you is a great feeling too. So I'll probably go with that one. Yeah.